You can drop 31% of the fat from your liver in just 6 days, achieving that result at home without a hospital visit. Fatty liver disease is often silent in its early stages, but it leaves physical markers on the outside of the body that you can identify yourself. A protruding belly is a primary indicator. This is visceral fat that has physically spilled over from a liver that is already filled to capacity. Other signs appear on the skin. Look for darkened, velvety patches on the back of the neck, armpits, or groin, or the sudden growth of skin tags. These external markers are linked to chronically high insulin. When insulin levels are elevated, the body is signaled to store fat directly into the liver tissue. This fat buildup is driven by those hormonal signals. To reverse it, you have to shut down that storage mechanism using this specific 5-step protocol. Step 1 is to establish your baseline measurement. Take a soft tape measure and carefully wrap it around your waist, keeping it exactly level with your belly button. Record this number immediately. This is your definitive day 1 starting point. As the liver begins to shed its internal fat stores, the visceral fat surrounding your other abdominal organs will begin to shrink. This localized shrinkage makes waist circumference the most accurate way to track your liver's recovery. Because of this, your overall body weight on the scale is irrelevant to this protocol. Step 2 requires restricting total carbohydrates to below 20 grams per day and removing fructose from your diet entirely. The liver processes sugar differently depending on its type. While glucose can be used for energy by every cell in your body, fructose can only be metabolized by the liver. When the liver is overloaded with fructose, it converts the excess into fat, which leads to inflammation and the eventual formation of scar tissue. In 1992, the USDA Food Guide Pyramid recommended 6 to 11 daily servings of bread, cereal, rice, and pasta. This long-standing focus on high carbohydrate consumption provided the specific metabolic fuel for the rise of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. You can still clearly see the lasting result of that guidance today in grocery aisles, stocked with refined, liver-damaging carbohydrates. Research at UCSF has shown how quickly these effects can be reversed. In one study, children dropped their liver fat by nearly 50% in just 9 days, simply by replacing fructose with starches. To succeed with this protocol, you must avoid concentrated sources of fructose, especially fruit juice, which can sabotage your liver's ability to shed fat. Step 3 is to implement an intermittent fasting schedule. Eat only 2 meals a day, skip your breakfast, and avoid all snacks between meals. Break your fast at lunch with 3 whole eggs, ensuring you eat the yolks. Egg yolks are a dense source of choline. This nutrient acts as a catalyst, binding to and pulling fat out of the liver to be used by the body. By maintaining a strict fasting window and avoiding snacks, you keep insulin levels low, which stops the body from storing new fat. Fat remains trapped in the liver when insulin stays elevated through constant eating. Consuming egg yolk fats does not cause this condition. The frequency of eating does. Step 4 is to drink 1 cup of organic coffee daily. Do not add sugar, though heavy cream is allowed. Coffee contains plant-based chemicals called polyphenols. These help lower inflammation and are associated with a 46% lower risk of death from chronic liver disease. Step 5 is to complete a continuous 20-minute walk every day of the 6-day period. A Penn State analysis of 14 separate studies proved that walking alone reduced liver fat by an average of 30%. This movement improves the way the liver functions internally. These improvements occur even if there is no change in overall body weight. Polyphenols and daily walking create the anti-inflammatory environment the liver needs to recover quickly. To track your progress, remeasure your waist at the 48-hour mark. You should see a reduction of at least a ½ inch. Take your final measurements on day 6. At this point, many people see up to a 2-inch reduction in their midsection. As fat leaves the liver, whole body inflammation drops. This often results in lower blood pressure, balanced cholesterol, and more stable energy levels. Success with this protocol depends on strict dietary choices. Click the on-screen video to see exactly how to prepare your low-carb meals for the next 6 days.